No, it's not that late. It's about 11 o'clock, I think. Maybe a bit late, I don't know. Anyway, a bit of wine. Not drunk. Not drunk again. Um, so I haven't got all the lights on, so sorry about that. But you're here to talk. Here to hear me talk, not see my face, whatever. I haven't got a lot to talk about this week. I've just put a few notes down. We're going to talk about why is it important to have a hobby. Well, as a hobby, I mean collecting. Collecting's my hobby. YouTubing could be classed as a hobby as well. Maybe. I've got quite a few interests. I wouldn't say there were hobbies as such. I like the NFL, I like American football. I wouldn't say that was a hobby. It's more of an interest. It's a sport, isn't it? I like a lot of sports. I dislike a lot of sports. But yeah, I won't go into that. We're not talking about sports today. We're looking at hobbies. So why is it important to have a hobby? Boredom. That's one of the main reasons. Not necessarily as much these days as it was back in my childhood. Reading books would relieve your boredom. I've been in situations where reading a book is the only thing that you can do. Drawing, I like drawing. Drawing, reading, making models. Those are the things that you pass my time. So a hobby is to pass your time. Now, these days, there is a lot of things. Mobile phones, computers, video games, YouTube, streaming. You can watch any movie you want, more or less, and on any platform. You don't have to go to a movie theatre to see it, unless you want to see it early. So let's say Star Wars, for example. I know I always say Star Wars, for example. For me, as you know, I only saw Star Wars twice until '82, till it came on the TV. But now you can watch it whenever you want, and I don't generally watch it that much. If I'd told myself when I was 7, 8 years old that you could watch Star Wars every single minute of the day, I'd be kicking. Watch it, you idiot! But it goes a lot with a lot of films, that, don't it? It's yeah. You want to go see the next new movie. Like, I want to go see the Indiana Jones movie. I really want to see that. But once you've watched it a couple of times, you're not. It's not like the old days when we used to go to cinema all the time, because you can go to cinema and watch it early, but like 2 months later, it's going to be on Disney Plus. It's going to be on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, and it's going to be on streaming. It's going to be on Disney Plus, especially like the Marvel movies. What's the last one that just been out? I can't remember. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. I have not seen any of those in the cinema. I will wait till it comes on Disney Plus. I went to see Ant-Man. I liked it. I quite liked it. It wasn't brilliant. It was. A lot of people disappointed in it. I liked it. So that was on. It's on Disney Plus now. And what was that, about 2 months ago that I went and see it? So back in the day when we had to wait, literally Star Wars, it was like 5 years before it was on VHS. Empire Strikes Back, I don't think came out till just before Return of the Jedi came out, so that's like 40 years ago today, as I'm recording. I remember getting Return of the Jedi and Highlander VHS for my girlfriend. My girlfriend gave me them for Christmas. She bought me the Highlander and Return of the Jedi on VHS because I loved. Well, obviously I love them both. So hobbies are something that pass your time, and they're not really. I'm counteracting my own argument here, but the thing is, you still need things to pass your time. Still need hobbies. Now, things like stamp collecting, things like that, were more prevalent back in the days when we had 3 channels on the TV. There wasn't a lot to do. There was no VHS. There was no watching. There was no internet either. The internet has killed a lot of hobbies. Your PlayStation. If you buy these days, you play your PlayStation, or I don't know. You go on the internet. You go onto YouTube. I do it myself. I'm on YouTube more or less all day. I don't really watch any of the normal channels at all. I don't know why I pay my license fee, because I don't watch it. The only things I watch, I can't remember the last time I actually watched anything on the BBC. Maybe Bargain Hunt now and again, for obvious reasons. Think the only thing that's coming up is the Doctor Who specials that I'm really bothered about on TV. And the last thing I watched was Peaky Blinders. The last Peaky Blinders. The things like what we do in the shadows. It's now come off BBC and it's gone to Disney Plus, I believe. And there's a new series out, so I'll be watching that. So I'm saying it is important to have a hobby, because you need not to be bored. You need to collect something, to involve yourself with other people. That's another thing. Don't keep yourself to yourself. The good thing about the internet is, especially with us collectors, we have somebody to talk to now. Back in the day, we didn't have anybody to talk to. I think that's why the geek culture has exploded, because deep down, we're all geeks. We all geek about something. Now, we were all hidden away, weren't we? There was the geeky kids at school, which I was kind of one of them. But I had a friend who liked Lord of the Rings, and who knew about Lord of the Rings back in the 80s. Apart from the cartoon series, he used to read the books all the time, and we did think it was a bit weird. We did, but I myself, big Star Wars fan. No, everybody knew that. They knew what a geek and a nerd I was. Everything we talked about was sci-fi related or film related, or when V came out, that's all we used to talk about at school. I met my best friend at the beginning of high school when I was 12, and I'm still best friends with him now. We're going to Germany to watch the NFL in November. We were 12 and we started talking over Tron, 1982. Did you see Tron? Yeah, loved it. Yeah. So it is important to have a hobby now to talk to other people. There's a lot of people that are lonely out there. I'm single. I live alone. I do get lonely, but I don't, because I get lonely and I don't. I know I just said that. I do get lonely because I've got somebody, not anybody to talk to. But I can go on YouTube, go into a chat and talk to somebody that's like-minded to me. I've got all you out there. We've got a WhatsApp group. If you want to join our WhatsApp group, it's brilliant. We can talk to each other on there and have a lot of friends now. Through them being viewers, have become my very good friends. And if you are watching this and you think, yeah, you want to be friends, message me. If you're lonely, if you want to talk about anything, if you want to ask questions, ask questions. I'm there to ask. I'm there to be asked questions, to answer questions about anything. Well, anything about toys mainly, obviously. Movies, we can talk about movies. Come on, the live stream. I am gonna do more live streams. We did a fun live stream on Sunday night, which we did a few quizzes and things like that. I want to do that every Sunday, but I want to start live streaming a bit more. Now, I am recording this on Thursday night. I was going to do a little bit of a live stream, but Super John was doing a live stream, so I thought, no, even though some of my viewers won't watch him and those won't be watching me, I mean, a lot of those probably would have been watching me, but I thought, no, because he's doing his live stream, I'm not going to do one. I just jumped in the chat. I was doing other things as well. I was doing a video, and I was editing, so I couldn't chat as much as I wanted. But if I wanted, I could have been there. There was a lot of people I knew. It was nice to meet up. I mean, to see a lot of the people that I don't get to talk to as much now, for one reason or another. So, yeah, it's good to connect, get a hobby. Even if it doesn't have to be collecting. It can be anything. Like you said, stamp collecting. Collecting anything. Collections. I don't know what other kind of hobbies there are. There is a lot of hobbies out there. I mean, play football. Play football could be classed as a hobby, I suppose. I should have looked this up. I should have done a bit of research on hobbies. The top 10. Tell you what, let's get the iPad and we'll look at the top 10 hobbies live. That is off the cuff. I'm not going to edit any of this out. I just start waffling. That's why I call it waffle. I just start waffling, and it saves me editing it as well. Unless I do something really daft. I'll say anything really daft. I kind of do. Right, top 10 hobbies. Right, so top 10 hobbies. Photography. Hang on. Top 20 hobbies. Next 20. Okay. Right, so I don't know if these are in order, but these are some hobbies. Photography. Obviously, photography is a part of my YouTube thing, so I've got cameras, I've got the phone, I've got the little camera. Photography is a part of YouTube. So yeah, photography. Gardening. Gardening is a hobby. It's a necessity as well, but Margot, she does gardening. Cooking. Cooking's another necessity, but it can be classed as a hobby as well. Reading, like I said, reading's a big hobby of mine. Writing, I do a bit of writing myself. No, I'm not the best writer, I never have been, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's writing down my thoughts, writing down the info that I've learned. I've done research. I've learned the info. I've written it down. So there is that. Dance, which okay, never been a good dancer, but I've always tried. Video games. Like I said, video games is a hobby. Painting and drawing. I draw a lot. Music, or did draw a lot. I don't as much now. Music is a hobby, I suppose. Yeah. Fishing's a hobby, definitely. Learning. I don't know if learning is a hobby, but yeah, I kind of do like learning as well. Knitting, woodwork, drawing, golf. Yeah, I suppose so. Like I say, playing football's a hobby. Playing golf's a hobby, isn't it? It's not like you're playing matches, is it? It's like it's probably a couple just playing golf. So baking, which is really same. I know it's not same as cooking, but baking. I think baking is more of a hobby than cooking. Scrapbooking, okay. Maybe not as much these days, but yeah. Hiking, yeah. Origami, bird watching, yoga, sports, travel, singing. Singing a hobby. Yeah, yeah. Travel, yeah, travel's hobby. Right, so that's just a few hobbies that I'm glad that I had my iPad there. So yeah, it passes your time. Passes your time. And it doesn't, like I say, it doesn't have to be collecting, but we are talking more collecting. And for me, it's the best hobby in the world. Obviously. I think at the end of the day, you just need to do what makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, just do it. This life's too bloody short. You know, we heard about Tina Turner dying yesterday. I know she was 83. That's not age, is it? I mean, I wish I hope I lived to that long, but end of the day, make your life what you want it to be. Just be happy and do what you want within reason, as long as it's not illegal. So yeah, I mean, the thing that makes me happy is obviously the toys, but I think through collecting the toys, it's the nostalgia. Nostalgia is my drug of choice. I mean, I like a bit of wine, but nostalgia just hits you there, and it's hard to explain. It's like love. When you're in love, it's the best thing in the world. Having that hit of nostalgia is just like that. I think it's just probably love probably lasts longer. Well, maybe not. Nostalgia is just it's a bit of a hit. It is a drug. I don't take drugs, but I understand that you get a hit and then you come down. Nostalgia's like that. Nostalgia hits you like that, and then you not necessarily have a come down, but you want to have that next hit, and that is why. Listening, everybody. That is why we never stop collecting. We always want that hit. Plastic crack. We always want that hit. We will never stop collecting toys because there are so many of them out there, and there are so many that I totally forgot I ever had. And when you see them, maybe on a video, maybe in a catalogue, in whatever, if you even see just to see a picture of something and it gives you that hit, that nostalgia hit, thinking, oh my God, I had that. How did I forget that? I love that. How did I forget about that? And then obviously you go on eBay to see if you can find one. So yeah, it's wonderful. It is wonderful. So that is explaining. For those who don't collect toys, that is explaining why we collect toys. For my part, and let me know if I'm wrong, the reasons why you collect toys, or you collect whatever you collect, why do you do it? I've explained why I collect toys. So I want to hear from you. What you collect, what you collect, 2, why you collect it, and 3, does it give you that? Yes. I have described it. It's quite hard to describe. It's like that hit. It's like love at first sight. It's like seeing an old girlfriend and you're thinking, oh yeah, there. Why did I ever? Yeah, never mind. So I think collecting is in, and having a hobby is in our DNA. humans have to have something to live. Well, not. I won't go as far as to say to live for. Um, it's not that if you took toys away, well, we'd all die. No, it's something to look forward to. We all want something to look forward to. We all want to be happy, and yeah, I have not always been happy. I don't want to go into anything personal or anything like that. But obviously, we've all been there where we've had that period where we're not happy. Something's happened. Maybe you've lost somebody. Your relationship's broken down. I don't know. You've had an accident. I know. There's always something in this world that'll drag you down. You can be at the highest point, and then something will hit you, and you drop down to the lowest point. That's happened to me. At the moment, I'm middling. I'm pushing up, back up now. I think. I said I've had issues, and I'm not going to go into them because it's not personal. It's about toys. I promised you that the other week. So I think hobbies are one of the things that make us happy. There are other things that being in love. I'm not going to go down the route of what happens when you're in love. That's obvious. That makes you happy too. But being with somebody, sharing your life with somebody, makes you happy. So I think yeah. As I say, I am single. A lot of this has been due to being single, I think, and maybe it's a bit of a substitute. Obviously, if I did get into a relationship, I wouldn't have half of this. One, because they probably wouldn't let me. Not that I'm not gonna. I'm not. I've been there. I've been in the relationships where we can't have that. Yeah, I've been there. That's maybe another waffle for another time. Collections and relationships. Yeah, that might be. I might have to write that one down. So, yeah, I've been in that situation. But again, if I did get in a relationship, it'd have to be with somebody that understands me, understands my collection. If I'm not going out looking for anybody because I know nobody's going to understand this. They'd have to be very, very understanding to. But again, I'd compromise. I would compromise and say, look, yes, I agree. I'll cut it down. I mean, I've got plans in place if something does ever happen. Obviously, if I do move in with somebody or we get a place together, half of this will be sold because one, they probably won't have enough space for all this, and two, they probably wouldn't like it as much as I do. Maybe they will. Maybe that's why I need to. That is why I'm not looking, and I am really looking for somebody that would accompany. Some of this, not all of it. Right, so that's going to be maybe next week. Relationship collection and relationships. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much because I'll talk about it maybe next week. I do have something else that's planned for next week, but if you've got any ideas as to what you want me to talk about, because I've just got a couple of lines here and I've just spouted out for 25 minutes. Starting off with hobbies, and it grows from there. It grows from there. So I have got one word for next week, and that's display. So maybe We can talk about displaying, how you display your collections. Get your ideas for that as well in the comments. We will talk about that next week, I think. And maybe we'll go on to the relationships and collecting as well. Maybe we'll start off with that and just carry on from where we are now onto that, and then going on to the display, because I don't know if display will take half an hour that I want to do. I just want to keep these to about half an hour. I think that's enough for. I mean, I'm going to do them. I'm going to do these as long as they need to be done, and as long as I need to talk about them. But I do like to keep things compact. I am aware that people want to watch certain. Like I don't set my videos to a certain length. They're just as long as they need to be. If I get the information in a 5-minute video, then so be it. If I expand on the information and I go on to half an hour, so be it. My videos as long as they need to be. I think not counting live streams, I think the longest video I did was the Palatoy Colville exhibition, Action Force exhibition with Bob Breakin, which was 1 hour 40 minutes. I cut it down from 2 hour 10 minutes, I think it was. I cut that right down to 140. But a lot of people watch that, and so I think people will watch as long as it's interesting. And I mean, I could talk about YouTube as well, maybe one week, if anybody's interested in me talking about YouTube and what it takes to. I mean, I'm only a small channel, but I can talk to people that want. If you're starting a YouTube channel, just get in touch with me and let me know. I'm quite good at live streams. Videos are not professional, obviously. It's just me. I'm trying to get them better, obviously, like I said, but I just want to be me, and that's what you're gonna get. I'm not gonna go everywhere. I might do it sometimes, just for a laugh, like the beginning of the videos when I go, oh hello, oh you didn't see that. Yeah, that's one of the tropes in it that a lot of people use. It's not a piss take or anything. It's just I'm taking the piss out of myself, basically. So yeah, it's just me. It's just me. My videos are just me. So again, I'm going to write these down before I forget. So displays, and maybe to start off with relationships and collecting next week. Let me know what you think. And talking about YouTube videos, maybe I could do an extra waffle on YouTube videos, YouTubing, how to do YouTube, how to do live streams, how to set up. I mean, I'm talking about light when I've got one light on here and you can't see that side of my face. But you know, I sound not professional, but I've seen videos, live streams, things like that. People are sat in front of the window. Sat in front of the window when the light should be in front of you instead of behind you, not the side of you, like that. But again, this camera it's at my eye level. I normally have them. I know I have my cameras up above, not below. I mean, I'm going to talk about this in another video. It's just I'll elaborate on things like that later on. So yeah, I'm going to go now. I'm going to stop trying to because I'm going to run out of things to talk for the next time. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you like these waffles, and I hope you join me next time.
Enjoy the video.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.